Hey, Daniela here, and welcome to Spa Marketing School. This is a new series brought to you by Addo Aesthetics, where we focus on sharing marketing tips and strategies that will help you get more profit in your business. Profit is the name of the game, and we like to do these sessions in 15 minutes or less, so I am going to jump right in. Okay, so today we are talking about celebrating your clients' results. And this is incredibly important because yes, of course, we're building relationships with our clients. We're building connections with them. We're serving them on a deep level. However, we want them to remember why they are coming to us, why they came to us in the first place. And we need to remember that as a business, we are there to get them results. Okay. And so I think the best way for me to teach this is just to share a couple of stories because there's um, there's three clients that I'm thinking of that do this incredibly well. And I want to share their experiences. So one gal focuses on acne. So she leads with that. She has a medical practice, or a medical spa, but she focuses very much on acne initially to get her patients in. So she is selling acne boot camps and acne packages customized to what that individual needs in order to clear their skin. For those of you that are doing face reality or have some other type of acne protocol that you're doing, you know that it can take 8 weeks for some, 12 weeks for some, 16 weeks plus for others to really get them clear. You've got to create a customized treatment plan. And that's why packages work the best when we are selling acne services. So when we're doing that initially, we're selling the package. At the end of the time where their skin gets clear, we want to celebrate that. We want to make sure that we are highlighting and showing them their before and afters of where they came in. We want to show them that we are celebrating with them this goal that we made and hit together. So a couple of ideas, there can be this gal in particular gets a little bottle of the sparkling apple cider. So she has a little bottle of champagne, a little bottle of apple cider, depending on what the patient prefers, and has a handwritten note that she provides them, and then also offers them a gift card to come in and get a consultation to go over, okay, now we've got clear skin. So what's the next step of your journey with our spa? So they're having something tangible in their hand. They're having something meaningful and heartfelt in the handwritten note. And then they're also having guidance on what is the next step of how we can continue to support you. Now, in this particular spa, they transition them into a membership that helps. It's specifically for clear skin. Once you get clear skin, how do we maintain that? How do we make sure that we're addressing hydration, that we're keeping the skin clear, that we are addressing any scarring that may be there? All of that starts with the membership. So by celebrating them, they're feeling accomplished, they're feeling supported. And then by transitioning them into the membership and giving them that little incentive in the terms of a gift card to be used towards services or used towards their membership, it's really continuing the relationship. Like, hey, I want to go deep with you. And yes, we cleared your acne and we got you there, but here's the next step in your journey. Okay. I think so many people fall off at that point. It's like, hey, I got my acne cleared and now I'm done. But as you know, that's not always the case. Okay, so the next story that I want to tell you is about a plastic surgeon's office. And a lot of times, plastic surgeon's offices, they will have a surgery side, the surgical side, and then they'll also have a med spa. And what we see very frequently with plastics offices is that a patient will come in for the surgery side or they'll come in for the med spa side, but there's not a ton of crossover. And whatever side you're better at, and oftentimes the owner is the plastic surgeon, and so their surgical practice is doing phenomenal, but they're struggling to get the med spa side built up. So, same kind of idea. What we're going to be doing after the patient has come in for their post-op, after it's 6 to 8 weeks out, when they're coming in to check on, is everything how you want it? Is everything, are we feeling good and complete about the results that we created together? Same kind of concept, that you want to give them a gift. And oftentimes this is a complimentary consultation, or we'll call it a dermal imaging session, right? A dermal imaging session where it's essentially a consultation, but you're using an imaging device. You're spending an hour going over treatment plan for them that's customized specifically for them, home care plan, treatment plan, and maintenance plan for whatever they want to do next. And we're gifting them that consultation at a set value. And then we are also giving them a gift card in the dollar amount or spa voucher to use towards services in usually like a $200 amount. So we're getting them over there, and we're reducing any type of risk in, for them, right? They're going to get the complimentary consultation. They're going to have $200 that they can use towards services. They can use that for something just like a facial, or they can use it for injectables, whatever lays out in their customized client journey that we are creating for them after. And so what we're doing, again, we're solving one problem, and then we're showing them how to continue the relationship on an ongoing level. Because again, nothing is nothing, whether it's working out or eating healthy or achieving a fitness goal or a skincare goal. There's got to be maintenance that goes with it. And last but not least, I wanted to include an example. If you are a spa that focuses on anti-aging, or you don't have like a very clear, like acne is you have acne and then you don't, right? And so if you're just kind of doing typical med spa activities, or even day spa activities where you're focusing on just overall skin health, then if you have an imaging device that gives you the real age of a patient, it's such a fun idea to have them come in every single year. We're celebrating their birthday, and we're celebrating, how much younger they have become over the course of a year. Now, obviously, we have to be careful. If someone's come in one time and they're not using the home care, we don't want to see them, getting older and older. But what's really, really cool about these devices is if we are checking in and creating a treatment plan, like an annual treatment plan of, here's what we want to do for you for maintenance, here's what we're going to do this year for overall aging, then when they come in, their real age is either going to stay the same or go lower. And that's a really fun, exciting thing to celebrate. And then it helps you to create like, hey, well, what are your goals this year? What do we want to focus on? Do we want to focus on texture and tone? Do we want to focus on lines and wrinkles? Do we want to focus on a particular body part, like the neck or the hands? So we can get really clear and create a treatment plan for them, but still give them the celebration of, maintaining their age or getting younger. So those are just 3 ways that we can incorporate celebrations into our clients' results, acknowledge that we're getting them results, and guide them as to what the next steps are. So it's really, really important to always measure those successes and celebrate with your clients. It will increase your lifetime customer value, which in turn will increase your profit. All right. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll catch you on the next episode.